Holy shit balls. Right, good morning, good afternoon and good evening. My name's Jay, welcome to the channel. So the last time I was riding down here, I was on my Ducati, my 1200 Multistrada, and we got a bit further on, pushed on, and we had a few issues with sensors. So she's in the hospital, she's in the Ducati hospital. And the worst thing in the world is when you own one bike, you know, you've got to wait till we get it repaired. Well, that is my case. However, I've stumbled across this, the MT07 Yamaha. Now I must admit, I think this is the, well, I don't know if you, I've had some bikes and I'm not sure if you would class them as naked bikes, but this is probably the first confirmed naked bike that I've ever ridden. Apart from that wind blast, which I get anyway on other bikes because I don't like the big screens on them. This is actually fun to ride, absolutely love it. And one thing I've noticed is how light it is. Now I've got to take it steady because it's not my bike, and it's also brand new. It's a 22 plate brand new bike, I'll do, and it's got brand new tyres on as well, so obviously they need scrubbing in, and I'm sure I'm going to help with that. So yeah, just got to take it easy because you've got the running in period. Obviously it's not, I don't even know, see how many miles it's actually done, to be fair, but I must say it's an enjoyable bike, it really is. And it's weird because I'm used to riding sort of like the big thousands and 1200s. You know, I thought getting on this, it's weird because it just feels like a 125 to me, and I know it's not, obviously, but it's, I'm sure it's you know, for a starter bike it's absolutely perfect, and it's no slouch. Not that I can give it too much because obviously you've got there is a running in period, like I said, but my mate Will has loaned me this bike, and he's brought it and he's not even ridden it at all, and he's loaned it to me and he's let me loose on it. So I'm the one who's going to put probably the first 600 miles on it, or what I said to Will was 599 miles on it, and then I'll take it back just in time for the service. Thanks for keeping me on two wheels, pal. So the timing was absolutely fantastic, really. But what an enjoyable bike. So I'm just going to do a local route. I'm just going to get a bit of a drink and whatnot, and then I'm going to go over to just over the tops, really, and just tick it over and see, you know, take it for a little blast on my roads. So nothing too sensational, but I'm sure when this is broke in, you can have a lot of fun on this. It's one of them sort of bikes where you can just get on it and you just feel like, you know, you've had it a long time because it's so easy to ride, and it's nice and upright. And I think Will's got a few plans for this. He's going to stick a screen on it. It's come without a screen, which is quite odd, but he's going to get a screen on it. But I love that screen as well. That screen's quite fruity. I like that. It's quite simple. It's got everything there though. It's got your fuel, It's got your gear indicator, you know, it's got your speedo in digital, which I always like, and then it's got your rev counter as well, which is quite good as well. Now this is saying at this speed I can get 76 miles per gallon of fuel, so I'm guessing it's going to be quite nice on fuel consumption as well. So I'm all insured for this bike as well. That's all. He's put me on his insurance to ride this bike, and on my insurance I can ride any bike anyway, providing they're insured, so it's all worked out quite well. But Will, when you get on this pole, you're going to really enjoy it. It's going to be a really nice ride. Quite impressed. Nice little bike, it really is. And I say little, and some people, you know, they probably say little bikes, you know, it's a 700, but I'm used to your big Africa Twins, your Ducati Multistrada. That's quite a tall bike, a big bike compared to this. But yeah, it's so much. It is fun, and it's very light, very light. You can imagine when it's broke in, or it's been run in, that and you open it up a bit, I think it's going to have a little bit of a sting. I think it's. Don't even go, mate. What are you doing? It's like, just pull out, dickhead. Oh, this is nice. Do you know what? I always liked the Bullet though, because the Bullet was quite a light bike, and you could just throw it around, and that's what I liked about it. And that is what I'm liking about this. It's very light. It's so easy to ride. It really is. Brakes are good as well. Look at that. Beautiful. Looks awesome from the front. Looks like a transformer. Right, I think I've filled every pocket with food. Food and drink. Good thing about this jacket, I'm glad I bought this jacket with me. Yeah, it is. I've not looked under the seat yet, so I don't know if there's any room under there, to be fair. There's probably some room under there to put stuff, but we'll have a look. So yeah, I'm just going to head up into the hills where it looks like it's raining. Happy days, because we like a bit of rain as bikers, don't we? There she is. Pretty bike. I do like that front though. I love that front. 72 plate. Nice little LED rear light. Don't know if the indicators are. Sure if that, I think that is an LED actually. Quite bright. Yeah, it's like a nice little street bike, isn't it? I love it. So yeah, so it's a lovely little bike, it really is. So what do you think? Would you buy one? And would I buy the MT07? Yes, I would. It's a nice little bike. And like I say, it's not a... If you do want a review on this, I'm sure there's plenty of reviews on this bike that will give you all the specs and everything. But this is just my first impression. Me as me. But no, thank you, Will, for the loan, mate, and I will definitely look after her while she's in my possession. and I've not even took off your little tracking device that you put on so you can see where I'm going on the bike. But it don't matter, I've got nothing to hide, so I can ride it. It's all insured. Happy days. Yeah. Got to be nice, haven't you, and respect the neighbourhood, respect the countryside. Right guys, so hope you've enjoyed this little vlog. Nothing too much, just a nice little bimble around the back roads, and to show you this lovely little bike. This, I don't know why I'm calling it a little bike, it's just because it's smaller than mine. For some people it's probably massive, but to my big Ducati it is a little bike. But don't be fooled by that, because it has got some pull, and I can imagine you could have a lot of fun on this, someone who's got the right skill set. Unfortunately that's not me, but this is just my first impression of the Yamaha MT07, and I'm very impressed, and I would buy one. I really would buy one. I don't know if these were out when I passed my test. I don't think they were, but I would definitely have, this would definitely be on that list to buy one when I first passed my test, because it feels to me like a safe bike. It's really easy to ride, but it's got that 700 engine, hasn't it? And it's not you know, it's not going to rip you off when you accelerate, but it's got enough to do what you want it to do and stick to all the speed limits, or get up to the speed limit, should I say, on the fast roads. It's got enough power to overtake. Yeah, nice little bike. So I'll love you and leave you, and I'll see you on the next one. But remember guys, whatever you're doing, every day is an adventure. Crazy out.